Cool. We're live. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I've been so fucking far behind on this. I didn't even get the intermission rewards.
Let's get back to it.
So I've just been so behind in this game. Also, my sleep schedule is completely messed up. To where I'm practically just nocturnal now, and it's not great for me. But it's going good. That's good. Hey, what's up? But like, my sleep schedule is fucked to the point where like my eyes don't kind of function right when I'm awake during the daytime. I need a one. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But alright, well, I could farm the prime shit, but I could also just sell my wolf sludge set and just buy everything. I'm trying to find a new game to play. Personally, I'm actually like been playing Minecraft on that server I built, and I kind of like that right now. Oh.
Look at you. Worthless.
Yikes. Okay, let's not do that. But I need to catch up in this game. Oh, Profit Taker. Oh.
This is the sound of your afternoon meeting.
I hate that ad. I'm so sick of that Google ad. You should join my Minecraft server then. It's just 24/7. It's hosted on the same PC that Sombra's on. And I made some little optimization tweaks that makes it run really well for the garbage hardware that is this 2006 iMac 5.2. But it runs really well, and I like it. 10 nightmare missions, 8 zones. So not okay. One gig of RAM, one single thread, and it works really well. There was a guy who was on the server who's playing from somewhere in the Middle East, and his connection, his ping is actually like not that great, but it runs really well for him for some reason. It runs like almost flawlessly for him, that's curious. Can the quartz get to 100% status chance? Let me check that out. Or the quats, excuse me. Let me. They keep spelling it 2 different ways. I don't know why they keep spelling this gun 2 different ways. It's quartz in the wiki and it's quartz in the game, but everywhere else is quartz. It's weird. Doesn't look like I can hit 100%, but I'll try it anyways. So 8 zones of Sanctuary Onslaught. Just bring Saren and make that easy. Well, I could do that, but good old autocorrect. Alright. I'm gonna form this thing once while I'm in this thing. So I'm just gonna go for 8. Might as well just do 2 things at once, basically.
You must be feeling
But yeah, I found the coordinates for the stronghold now, so we're gearing up to fight the Ender Dragon. We got like a max enchanting table, and I've secured a couple villages. So even though we're playing easy mode, we get a lot of PvE events for some reason. PvE mob events in our server. I don't know why that's happening, but like the zombie siege happens a lot. But I mean, it's a village event, and I do live in a village. There's a 10% chance of happening at midnight. God damn it. Well, it's like it's a rare event, but it's happened to me like 4 times already when I was on the server. But zombie siege is fucking annoying. Holy shit. Like, I'll tell you, they spawn a shit ton of zombies, and it's like, alright, kill them, or all your villagers are gone. It's like a raid, but you can't opt in or out of it, basically. But it does have a 10% chance of spawning. If you sleep in a bed, you're probably never gonna see it. But one thing Mojang does need to do is they need to hire the team at Optifine and fucking implement their fucking performance patch into the fucking game already. That is one thing that needs to happen for Minecraft. Just implement Optifine. Just have that be a base feature. Same thing with shaders. And it needs to be a feature, not like a mod. And be like swappable like resource packs. Well, they are, but you have to have Optifine to do it, which that's fine. But like, still, should be in the game by default, not externally. There's also one more thing I think Mojang needs to do. They need to, like, if they're gonna, I think they need to add, like, some sort of potion protection instead of having just the armor ignore. Low-key. They need to do something about potions and make, like, actual magic rather than, oh, hey, kill by potions equals magic. Cool. And not the... Potions are weird. Like, sometimes they work, and if they do, in PvP they work really well. For instance, they ignore armor, but they don't work on, like, everything. They hardly work on anything, except for the undead. But that's, like, you have to figure out that, oh, hey, the opposite effects work on the undead. So healing potions hurt the undead, and harming potions heal the undead. It's like, fuck. Alright. But yeah, magic needs a rework, I think, in Minecraft. I think that'd be great. But more like RPG-like builds, because that's the way the direction the game is going. With the whole, hey, we're just gonna make all the NPCs pretty useful in the game now. The whole village shit. So if they're just gonna make it an RPG game, like, just go full force in that. Because it's definitely not really a survival game. We have a limbo in our squad, and I'm kind of annoyed with that, but whatever. Oh boy. Also, I'm gonna be investigating this AFK in credit farm that I've been talked to about in the Discord. I'm gonna do that today. AFK index seems interesting, but it also sounds really damn slow, so I'm kind of skeptical about it. Also, I hope Empyrean is good. Oh, fuck. I have to reload. Really? Like, okay, so you're the second person that says you just use Umbra for AFK index. I'm gonna give it a try and see if it's how effective it is. But I was recommended the comb or radiation comb. Sounds okay, I guess. To me, if they don't have PvP, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. But I'm excited for it. It also looks like they're getting rid of hacking, which seems like a huge plus because the community fucking sucks with balls at hacking. With those little hidden blades or whatever the fuck. I wonder how expensive those things are to craft and put on your fucking warframes. It's like some Star Wars shit. You're like splicing, kinda. Not splice, slice. With a ribbon, you can. One round, but with. Huh. That's okay, so it's not exactly something I can recommend to people then. But I do have the comb. I'll try your Rubico out too. Oh, that reminds me, my Rubico ribbon got nerfed. I need to check the stats on that. It got nerfed real hard. People said this gun was ammo inefficient, but I find it to be not the case, and I don't even have a full mod set on this thing. All of them, but like the Comarax, I think. And the Vectis. So the Vectis is actually like the strongest sniper in the game with ribbons. Turns out. Or not the Vectis. Sorry, the Volcar. Vazarin to heal your ex-con. Why don't you just use Wukong then? Fucking Limbo. It's the worst spot to do that.
There is no conclusive evidence these data immortals possess memory persistence. They should retain no recollection of what you have done to them.
What the fuck? Oh, that dude's banished. Fucking hate Limbo. It's like, why is he taking no damage? I didn't realize Limbo was standing literally right next to me, banishing the enemies, so I couldn't shoot them. Wukong wasn't reworked when this method was found. Oh, really? Wait, so it's been found out a long time ago? Huh. I'll try both. I'll try Umbra first. And then I'll try Wukong, see what the problems are. Dude's trying to literally banish people in front of me, and I hate this guy. How old is this method, by the way? I'm curious. But if I do a video, I'll probably show the Wukong way, not the Umbra way. Just so that one doesn't get nerfed, because it's worse. I assume, but ouch. Oh. Just walked into that one, bud. Alright. Fucking Mannix. Just walk in and get headshot. What is this about? Pulse Visual was like, oh, so nearly a year. Okay, so this method's old. They just haven't patched it. Because it's just, it's low key. It's low key meta. What's this about? You mean like my stream? I'm just completing Nightwave challenges right now. Of course the Limbo died. Even though he has no he's running a redirection. But no adaptation. What is his problem? Stop. Okay, well. Okay, everyone's just dying. Who's down here? Of course the Limbo would sit on top of the fucking... Oh my god. Of course! Of course! So he would get revived first. God damn. Now that Ash is mad, I'm not even gonna res him anymore. Damn, feels bad. Oh, the method you guys are talking? Oh, the Umbra method that is semi-AFK index farm where you give him like a really strong weapon with radiation damage on it and it kills everything in the index. So,
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
hey, what's up? What the hell?
A fever pitch. You create fascinating readings, Hunter. Do not stop now.
Oh, no one's just killing anything because of limbo. Why am I taking so much damage? I need to... Give me this. I need this for some reason. I guess. Damn. Okay. I mean, it's common knowledge, isn't it? I wasn't aware of it. Why am I banished? I had no idea the Umber thing existed. But I mean, now that Wukong's reworked, why not just use him? Is what I'm trying to answer. There must be something wrong with him if people are not just jumping on Wukong in that bandwagon immediately. Fuck, I don't care about levels anymore. And no one's killing anything, so we're not gonna make it to wave 8.
Specimens must experience unmatched stress. Increase your effort.
And I'm not locking on.
This experiment will fail if your efficiency drops further. A data conduit is open. Go now.
I'll try and salvage this. I really don't want to do 2 runs of this shit. Also, I'm still banished. Or it might be just visual bug. Alright. Ah! Hate this. What's better, Amprex or Arcoplasmor? Probably Arcoplasmor. My honest opinion. And all the power-ups are gone and... Okay. Nice. The timer decided to go down during host migration. God damn it. Fucking Limbo was slowing down a killing. And he was dying all the time. That's why I hate Limbo. Until they fucking fix it where his goddamn stasis isn't just a wall over all of your damage. Just turns all your damage to fucking 0. Only then will I kind of say Limbo is good. Until then, he's kind of abysmal. And I hate him. Is that a damage rhino? I think that's a damage rhino, boys. Right, DPS rhino using my old berry build. When Berryhemia was like an actual leveling spot. Oh no, it's just Saren. This does more damage and has... Oh, it doesn't? What are you talking about? The only range that the Amprex has is chaining, and his base damage is kind of low. And it has quite a large ammo consumption. And on top of that, it's a chaining continuous beam, which means you gotta hold it on your enemies, versus Arcoplasma will just kill them fucking instantly because it's shotgun. And shotguns are kind of insane in this game. There's a way in Capture to unequip all your weapons and only have the frame. If you just equipped a scanner, yeah, it'll basically do that. Yeah, but I read the whole thing. It's just, but like I said, Amprex does not do more damage than the Plasmor. Unless you mean like more scaling, then I guess because of its status chances higher. But I wouldn't say it does more damage, just like more total damage. But the Amprex has more potential damage. What the fuck? There's no mobs. Okay. Alright. Do I have to go to 8 again, or do I just need it? Is it like based on the amount I completed? Let's see.
A data conduit is open.
Okay, so I'm done. Thank goodness.
Words coming in of so many of you being your best self.
Why doesn't the Let's Build multiple forma? Oh, that'd be nice. Also, if we could just add multiple forma.
Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
Haven't made a thing. Yeah, just put on a scanner, the Codex scanner or the Samara scanner, whichever one.
Without you.
Well, that's what the Catch Moon is. It's just a better scaling Plasmor. So why not just use that instead? And it has sweet ass arcanes.
You keep being you, dreamers.
Invasions, fuck. Well, Arcoplasma does also have crit, but it's not consistent crit. Yeah. If we could build multiple of anything, that'd be really nice. Just imagine a craft all button. That would be amazing. For a resource, craft all. Just bam. It'd probably take for fucking ever, though. But you would probably get more money out of people rushing that shit. That'd be amazing. I don't like that you need to fight the orb. Orb is not that bad. If you have like if you put a few form on like Wisp, you'll be fine. I saw someone do it with do Profiteer with Ember, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Kill the orb for me? I have builds that can kill the orb. Might as well get some credits out of it, so I'm just gonna run my Chroma. Oh wait, hold on. Ah, this is the old build. Right, when Wukong was actually like a good tank for that shit, but now this is not Vazarin. I really hate that the emissive for Chroma affects his energy, his abilities, and not his energy color. But I was just playing around with energy color a little bit. Because I want a green emissive, but I can't have that. It's annoying. Like this. Be some... Huh. Still low, unfortunately. Where do you get the primary red for him? From the classic saturated. I think you can get something similar from Halloween. I think. This one? It's a little darker. Well, this one's about the same. In fact, it is the same.
This is the sound of your afternoon meeting. And this is the sound.
The classic saturated is a good starter pack for just factory frame in general. Because it has so many colors you need. Like, it has golds, it has fucking nice reds. The only thing it doesn't have is purples. Afterlife action, you should at least level up the arc guns. I've formatted and maxed all the arc guns. I did a comparison video for every single one of them. And most of them fucking suck. But I'll check what I have here. Imperative Vandal, it's all... Yeah, we're good. Wait. This is the radiation build. We're good. We're good. Fire electric. Corrosive heats. Radiation gas. And IPS. Oh, right, I had... that mod there. I don't... Do I have Revenant? Yeah, I do. All four. I actually tried him in Profit Taker, and he doesn't work that well. Because you get hit a lot as Revenant. Or you get hit a lot in general. I need a better primary for Profit Taker. But... maybe the Fallman. Where the fuck? There it is. Electric impacts. Doesn't have the full IPS, but that's fine. What the fuck was I running on my Exurgis? He doesn't do a lot of damage versus Ancients. Well, Ancients in general are kind of... Thanks to Kyra. That's because of the way it works. The way it works, it's because against flesh and like infested flesh, it will do gas damage, but Ancients are strong against gas damage. They're resistant to it, so that's why it doesn't work that well. That's why that doesn't do that much damage against them. Fuck was I running? Radiation gas. Oh, radiation magnet or gas magnetic. Excuse me. I don't actually think I have enough format to fit everything on here. Barely. Yeah, it clears the lesser mobs because the lesser mobs are weak to gas, but everyone else is strong against gas. Have you seen the Machinist in Jupiter Corpus Unit? Got a sweet looking flamethrower. No, I don't remember that one. I don't go to Jupiter that often. In fact, I haven't been back there since I farmed everything. Everything except for one mod from the Ropalolis. I forgot what it was, so I guess it wasn't that important. Alright, Profit Taker. Let's go. I'll be running a fire build. Then again, the enemies in some of the Spectres have a lot of sweet looking weapons. Like, there's a couple enemies and Spectres in the game with fucking dual hex. I'm like, when is that coming? Wonder how good that would be.
Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started. Fun.
It's been a long time since I've done this, so forgive me if I fucking suck. Is my game gonna crash? Okay. Really want Hill Jim, but you can't. Blueprint of normal frames. You can for most of them. It's just not that one, I think. I wish D would do multiple tune-ups on frames every month. For like, for a little while instead of a rework once or twice a year, because so many frames that don't need a rework. But I think Zephyr is next up on a rework for some fucking reason. Zephyr is actually kind of okay right now. It's a Vauban. Come on, please. Also, we're getting a rework to the first tile set in the game, the corporate ship tile set. But we're not getting a rework to the corporate ship Arcwing tile set. And that needs a rework. Because that one's like barely playable, as you guys know. The one where... Oh, fuck. God damn it. I just noticed that I had my Toxic Chroma on. So I'm glad that kind of failed. Low-key. Oh, it... God damn it. Okay, well, fine. Jesus. Gotta go all the way back to fucking Fortuna. Is it? Oh, so they switched it to Vauban. That's good. Please. He sucks. And there are a lot of people earlier, even when raids were still saying he was good. Even when raids were in, I still don't think he was that great. He just had some problems I just kind of didn't like.
Sparky, right. We're all here.
Oh, that's
Roger
not...
that. Sparky, right. We're all here. Let's get started.
But tune-ups, I think they should do some tune-ups to some weapons too. Like, everyone jokes about the Kraken. Yeah. Well, I guess he was back then, like way back then, but not now. And even if they did add raids back in, his job is like he's gonna be outdone by Hildren and Korra. Magnetic. Fun fact, you can actually shoot through the shields. I didn't actually know that. Oh! Hildred's giving me her passive. That's nice. Some weapons you can shoot through the shield. Or the arc wing guns, if you say. Skipping that one. I don't have blasts. Does anyone have blasts? Someone has blasts.
That's it. Focus your arc-wing weapons on the ore. Compromise the exoskeleton of the legs, and then work your way to the torso.
Heads up, Sparky.
Nuts? No. Look, they're sinking with the ore. Shields going back up. Outwelder,
Where the
deal with those pylons.
where the fuck are the pylons? Oh, here we go.
Shields are waiting. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
I'm so used to the pylons being marked. What the hell? I wasn't around when the raids were.
The shields are vulnerable.
Nightmare raid was fucking horrible. Such a bad experience. But the normal one the thing is, normal one was easy. But the nightmare one was like, you had instant failure state where the raids were key based. You had to craft a key to enter them, kind of like the Mesa boss fight.
Scratch one. Someone down. You outworlders can thank me later.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse her adaptation system.
No, it took away my Vex armor.
Pylons back up. Rack 'em.
Well, most of the people would always drive like directly into the, or get off their plate, or get knocked off their plate, and I would always fuck them over my nightmare teams. And that really pissed me off, so I just stopped doing them. Though way back before I was doing YouTube, I had this guy. He just randomly showed up, like DM me and say, "Hey, you want to do a nightmare raid?" I had no idea who this fucking kid was. And I was like, sure, I'll help out.
Is this a bad time?
Or no, I met him on fucking Draco, and I was like, He's passing me to do a fucking nightmare raid. And I was like, no, dude, no fucking way.
Next crew must have
But he just
figured
would
out
not
our
stop
process.
until I
Realigning.
got into that fucking raid. And I was like, okay, fine.
Sparky, we're running out of time. You have to kill her.
I just
now.
kind of caved.
Won't get
Oh,
another chance.
fuck. And he'd always like wait till I'm fucking online to ask me about a raid, and I was like, come on, dude, you can stop with the stalking now, please.
Any of y'all see the feeds line up? It's going down, kids.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
Suppressing fire.
Dreamers.
Alright,
I
finally.
have for you a tale of
That shit's
triumph
dead.
over adversity. Of one person
Oh, she's sitting over the lake, so I can't get her do the credit thing. That's that's annoying.
Sorry to interrupt your music, but if you shop
We
online,
did
you
it.
need to hear this.
We did it.
Truth is, there are deals out there you're probably not getting. That's why there's Hungry. Hungry's a free browser system that scans
Get in
through
there,
your
Tether.
discounts.
Where's the smoke?
Anything you think might help
Putting
our
savings
cause.
to your cart automatically. It works on Amazon, Nike, Best Buy, Target,
Mirage Lens or Mirage Optical Vandal? Mirage Optical Vandal, because
and Honey for free at
no risk of self-damage.
join.com/Spotify.
Overcharge the
That's
ore. At this rate,
joinhoney.com/Spotify.
in a matter of seconds, it will.
There's nothing like a weekend getaway in the country. No internet, no work email, no music? No need to panic. With Spotify Premium, you can listen to your music offline, in the middle of the woods, on top of a mountain, in a deep, dark cave. Wherever, whenever. Try Spotify Premium free for 30 days and take your music everywhere. Tap the banner now to learn more.
Why hasn't the spider blown up yet? Oh, there it is.
I need a drink. Let's never do that again.
LD, I still think it's strange. Why would your contact just...
Alright, so Prophet Taker gives Radiant Relics now. That's good to know.
Quills
Come on.
don't make mistakes.
Let me leave this
There's
squad.
always
There
an
we go.
agenda. Always.
That's what I'm afraid of. Superlative work as.
Let me see what the Wolf Sledge set is going for now, so I can hopefully sell it for some fucking platinum. I should have farmed 2 sets, honestly. Our farming the wolf was not that fucking hard. How many sets do I have, actually? If I get another blueprint, I'll have another set, actually. It's the blueprint right now. 25, and then it goes immediately to 40. Alright. No, yeah, you get Hildren from Exploder Orb. And Exploder Orb is way, way easier. So much easier than fucking Prophet Taker. So...
It's that time again, dreamers.
Well, out of these, the spies will be the fastest. Let's do them on Earth. And I'll do them with fucking Equinox with fucking Mame on. That'd be funny. Yeah, in the cave. It's this exploiter orb.
You to get inside any of the data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
I don't have a melee weapon. Oops. So I can't do my.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger
God,
the alarms now,
I should have got
will
that.
start destroying data. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
You don't need max rank for the fight? I don't know.
Data extracted. They won't
I don't actually remember the exact requirements of the fight. But, I mean, it makes sense that you do, to be honest. But if you don't, I don't actually know for sure. Because if it's not, then Hildren's like a super beginner friendly warframe to get.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Alright, let's make sure everyone's dead. Oh, there's a drone in there. As soon as I gotta turn this off. As soon as I lower the water level by like 2 times. Oh, right, this is not hard mode. Alright, so that drone's not there.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Warframe feels really weird without a melee weapon. Or rather, parkouring feels really weird. And this is how everyone else does it, I guess. But
You're nearing the console.
feels
Trigger the alarms
feels
now,
slow.
and they will start destroying the data.
Ah, that was a regulator. Dive kick. There we go. Double dive kick. I don't know why I wanted to be stealthy with a fucking kill aura on.
We have everything we came for.
There.
Get to extraction.
Throw the canisters? What are you talking about? What canisters? Oh, you're talking about Exploder Orb. Yeah, that's the one. But much easier fight than Profit Taker. The only part that will give you trouble maybe is the inside part. Her guns do a lot of damage when she's in that phase for some reason, but everything else is it's easy. You don't even need a fucking weapon, really. One thing I want to do real fast. Let's make sure that I can't get 100% status chant. 99. Why you gotta do that to me? Oh wait, that's auto. Fuck. Can't believe you done this. There we go. What's the what's the thing you're most excited for in the new Empyrean update? Personally, I think that update's coming this fall, but I'm excited for the whole ship dynamic. I hope there's clan fights. That sounds like fun. But apparently, according to Rebecca, there is no ship versus ship PvP, but there is going to be a PvP rework to Conclave. Thank the fucking Lord.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands.
Crossplay? That's... Cross... Save, you mean? Wait, crossplay's coming? Like, full crossplay? I must have forgotten about that. Oh no, cross save was Destiny. That's how I remember that. I don't remember anything about crossplay though. Remind me what that entails.
The target console is nearby.
Because I know it's not like full crossplay or crossplay.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Because that'd be hell for consoles. Because DE just kind of sometimes releases patches that are literal unplayable and break your whole fucking launcher on PC sometimes, and they immediately apply a fix to it, but still. That's not fun. Other platforms will help. What? You're talking about like squaddling. That's not has nothing to do with cross-platform or anything. That's squaddling. That's completely different.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
But yeah, I think that would be great. That's gonna be worth expanding the clan over, in my opinion. I'm gonna just expand the clan for that. I'm just gonna cipher that. There's so many. But yeah, I'm gonna be more forgiving on who can enter the clan and who can't now. When that's coming in, because that sounds like a lot of fun. Honestly, being like a support squad on the ground to help other players out.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
I didn't put on a melee weapon like I thought I was going to. Oh hey, Avara systems. I've got enough Avaras, to be honest. Two is fine. The squad link, I think, is gonna be great if it works. If it works. If it does not work, it's fucked. Squad link is gone. Let's put on a melee weapon. That's better. Oh yeah. Oh, I think it might just be restricted to like open world only, but like that'd be interesting. But I think it's like it's restricted to open like planes free roam. What the hell? Invisible wall. Oh, that's why there's a wall there. Ahoy, hey man, what's up?
Sorry to be on the lookout for increased security measures. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now,
Honey is a free
the enemy
browser
will
extension
start
that
destroying
scans the
data.
internet for discounts when you shop online. Then it plans to put your savings to your cart automatically. It works on Amazon, Nike,
You're still in the
Target,
clear. No
practically
detection
everywhere you
from
shop.
enemy sensors.
Exactly. Add Honey for free at
Excellent work.
joinhoney.com/Spotify.
That's
all
the
right.
distraction from the alarms. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
I guess maybe you're right. That's also something I didn't think about. Imagine people sitting like in like Earth's exterminate AFK for waiting for people to pick them up on squads. Actually, no, there's an AFK timer for stuff like that, but it's a long ass timer. The only time I think I've ever run into an AFK timer issue in the exterminate mission was when there was a mob spawning issue in sorties way back when. Wait for it. There we go. Alright.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Yeah, maybe it's restricted to the same planet. Maybe it's restricted to people on the open world and public squads.
We have everything we came for.
Maybe?
Get to extraction.
Like for resource casts? Maybe. But I don't think they're gonna do that.
Things seem tough. No people working to make this system a better.
We'll see how that functions when we get it. But I'm excited for the new update. And it's gonna like put more emphasis on like teams and like squads and stuff. Like, so we're gonna have more reason to use recruiting chat now. Other than hunting relics and doing weird ass farms. Other than that, hopefully we have a roll. Like, man, sounds good. Honestly. Also, if I could just not spawn in fucking night form, that'd be really nice. Energy color is this. Praying that it don't mess it up. Honestly, my biggest concern is that they just release half of an update like they do with 4.2 now. They release the other half at a later time, and oh my god, that was terrible.
Nora sleeps
3 mobile offenses. 3 invasions, 3 nightmare. Oh, if we could do a nightmare, I should have just done nightmare versions of these.
Let's get back to it.
Nightmare mobile defense. Nightmare exterminate. Nightmare spy. Damn. Nightmare assassination. Okay. No shield mode. I think I can hang. Maybe.
Activity ahead.
You just completed the spy night wave? Yeah.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
These barrels will actually fuck me up if I just blow them up. What's that cold barrel? Also, am I the only one that thinks that Wukong Prime's helmet looks like a fucking egg? Like, low-key, I think it looks like an egg. Like a bird just laid a fucking fat egg. And that, ta-da, that's his head.
Move on. We have got to find the terminal. Proceed and prepare.
I can't be the only one that thinks that. Yeah, I would just spam the Earth node a bunch of times. But in reality, I should have been looking for Nightwave spies. Or Nightmare spies, rather. Because those are also pretty easy, and that would be 2 birds, 1 stone.
This will take a moment.
Ooh, please no. Fucking hate cold barrels. Hiya, hey man, what's up? Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Man, if this is a cold barrel.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
little one. That one's an easy one too. It just takes forever. Well, not forever, but it takes a while. Mainly because of the amount of puzzles.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Terminal spotted. Upload and prepare to defend.
No one does the exploder orb anymore?
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I don't know about that now. Considering that the fucking bar finally moved from like not under control to like, what is it? Little control, moderate control, I don't know. Bar was red last week and now it's yellow. Oh, another cold barrel.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Alright, Blood Rush drops there. I forgot about that. You kind of have to do Lewis Spy now. I think about it. It's required. Especially if you want to get a fucking half-decent melee build out of anything. Or you could just buy it. That's also the case. I mean, it's easy because it literally does not change at all. Like, for instance, like Spy Tiles have a lot of different versions of them, where like the Lewis Spy only has one version. It's just they're in different order sometimes, and that's it. That's what makes it easy, even though it's supposed to be like the hardest one yet. And at the when it was first came out, yes, it was fucking hard.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
My first try took me like an hour. But pretty sure the mods on my Equinox are making it as powerful as yours. All you need is like range and power strength and efficiency. So like not even like a lot of power strength either. Oh. But those enemies were like super low level anyways, like level 16. So they were gonna die anyways. Ooh, wow, Nightmare Infested Salvage. Hell no. And look at all these damn spies. What have I done? Why don't I just do Nightmare Spies so I can knock out like 2 things at once? Alright. But yeah. Well, there's 3 stages. I don't know why they just dropped that there.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Hey everyone, your tour is back to click the banner to listen to the Forever Wolf playlist, where you can hear music from some of the bands that don't have
The third? Whatever the third vault is.
Marines inbound.
Oh, you're talking that? You're talking about something completely different.
Continue to defend.
But there's a ton of different ways to enter each vault. Ouch. Oh, please. Fuck.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Wait, what? Wait, explode old vaults? What?
We are finished here. Move on.
Do you know what I... Oh, you know what would be cool? A slight tweak to Valkyr's zipline so it's... You actually could swing from it. Or maybe make the augment do that. I've always wanted her ripline to do that.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Can't do the same level. PoE nightmare. Really? Probably gonna get fucking shot, but whatever.
Now you might be wondering.
Oh,
how
different fuck.
till then.
Damn. I didn't even notice that.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Why is this guy dead? What are you doing? Also, you're Naros.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Oh, you're doing it that way. So I was thinking just doing all the tier bounties that Kanzu gives and not the tent ones you get after. Well, okay. No shields, corpus. This is gonna hurt. A lot. And I'm alone. Oh no.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Workers incoming. Still working on it. Continue to defend. Terminal hacked. Keep moving. We have got to find a terminal. Proceed and prepare.
Personally, I felt like Nightwave Season 1 was perfectly fine. Honestly. It was totally fine. The only thing that well, it basically gave you a reason to play it and all the time. And now they added a catch-up mechanic and made it easier. You know, challenges were good. It gave like some of the newer players goals, especially but like in a week to do them too. Ooh, ouch.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I didn't mean to fat finger my 4 and my 5 there.
We are finished here. Move on.
But yeah, the only thing I feel like is catch-up mechanic was it's all right for those people who missed out on it.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready
Like
to
mainly
defend.
people with jobs, that's better for them. But making the challenges easier, that's I feel like that's bad, honestly. People often complain that the game is too fucking easy, and then when the actually rolls out a challenge, people immediately cry, "Oh fuck, this is too hard. This is impossible. This is unbeatable. Whatever the fuck." Yeah, it's like, why'd you ask for it to be harder in the first place? You know. That's how I feel about Nightwave Season 1. It was a good season. But I'm playing like so many other games that I just don't have time for Nightwave at the current moment. Like I only got like to like level 1 in the intermission. But I've been keeping up with the game in the patch notes. And that's about it. Ah, fuck. How am I not dead? Holy shit, how? Also, this revive spear. How did I survive that? Holy hell. God damn it.
Words coming in of so many of you being your best selves. Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
Oh yeah, those they're just there. That's kind of what Nightwave kind of turned into, like a reward of that and the alert system. Yeah, they're open. What? Why do you ask that they're open? I mean, I have a command for it. But I mean, we don't need any more mods. We have a lot of mods right now.
With Spotify Premium, you can listen to your music offline, in the middle of the woods, on top of a mountain, in a deep, dark cave, wherever, whenever. Try Spotify
I could just make your new account a mod.
Take your music everywhere. Tap the banner now to learn more. Thanks for listening to Spotify. No, really. You could have listened to the radio. You could have spun some vinyl. You could have played a cassette tape. You could have listened to an 8-track tape. If you knew what an 8-track tape looked like.
Okay.
But you listen to Spotify. Thanks for that. And you still have hundreds more playlists to enjoy.
Okay, so I need nightmare missions. Still. I need invasions.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the
I gotta do
kindness of your
10.
hearts.
Fuck.
Let's check what's next.
There. Major new account mod. Oh wait, whoa. There we go. Cool. Now we're good. Oh boy. Basically, it just has the same problem that like the daily content, or excuse me, the weekly shit in Destiny 1 had. That's why I didn't like that game. They had like after you done your after you did your raid, after you did your what was it called? Nightfall, and then after you did like your occasional like daily weekly shit, there was nothing else to do for the entire week. Like, there's literally nothing, no reason to turn the game back on other than if you want the clan or whatever, the fuck that kind of shit. That's why I hated fucking Destiny 1. That, and there's a lot of problems with that fucking game. There's not a whole lot to do in that game versus the second game. And the scaling is fucking whack in that game. But they removed a lot of bullshit from the enemies in the second game. Okay, night. I gotta go find... fuck no, I'm not doing that shit. Alright.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
Stuff. Hey, what's up? What I'm seeing right now is like the thing with good and bad porn is like it's really different strokes for different folks. Also, my rules are kind of restrictive, but still, I'd rather not have to fucking delete a ton of fucking scatter water sports porn out of my server every fucking day because you monkeys are into that shit or whatever. But whatever. Just my opinion. Wish you to play and see my streams. PC's old. Upgrading your PC, like nowadays, if you want to just game and play at the same time, it's not that bad anymore, cost-wise. How long have I had that off? My memory sucks. Getting a Warframe open, then realize there's nothing to do in Warframe for long periods of time. Yeah, I've been doing that. That's happened to me recently, especially since I bought some new games recently. Like Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain 2 is so much fucking fun. But it's basically like Warframe's survival. But, like, you get items, and your items get better as you go on, and there's infinite leveling and whatnot. Basically, it's like, what if your Warframe could just go on for forever, and you started out with no mods, and you ended up modded like crazy. I think a mode like that in Warframe would be really fun, like a roguelike little thing, tribute to like Risk of Rain. Because that works so well, because like Warframe's scaling is very is a lot like Risk of Rain actually. It's a lot like a roguelike game. But this isn't exactly a roguelike. This is a fucking like MMO light, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I need so many enemies killed, but like this map doesn't allow it. Holy shit. I played Path of Exile like a little bit, and I was like, I don't like the gameplay at all, honestly, so I just quit.
Extraction.
Only one Porteno. Don't get greedy.
Yeah, I played it too. I didn't even get to the end game because it's like you do the same shit over and over again, and like once you get gear and then you fight a monster, get more gear, and you throw the old set away, and it's that for a long ass time until you get to end game, where you can get like exotics and shit. But like I didn't even get to that part because I was so fucking bored, and difficulty is like real hard in that game because you can't like immediately break your action, so you always follow through, and that's what makes it kind of hard, is that your character will always commit to an action no matter what, even if you press like the roll button. It's committed to how many clicks that you click, so you have to kind of be careful. But like it's annoying. Also dodging, you have to be like you have to like predict like when the fucking monster's gonna attack instead of just being telegraphed very easily. It's not, well, it is telegraphed, but you have to be really quick. Oh boy. I used to play Warface actually. I remember that when I was just looking for a game to play to like fill that hole that Combat Arms left. To be honest, because Combat Arms, that game was pay to win as fuck, but for whatever fucking reason I played it a lot, and after that I just didn't play the game anymore. Like, after I got out of fucking middle school.
Beginning stream decode now.
But man, so many memories of that terrible fucking game. That game was horribly bad. Well, I spent money on that shit. Goddamn. Rainbow Six is fun. I have the game. I bought it and then I realized, oh right, I don't like tactical shooters. So, yeah. What? There was no one. The only tactical shooter I got a little into is Counter-Strike Source. CSGO fucking sucks, honestly. I played like, god damn. Just hate the balancing in that game. And they added the fucking R6. Don't even get me started on the revolver. That's literally when I stopped playing. Is when they added that shit in. I had fun for like a little bit. But holy fuck. That was boring. I've never picked that game up again since. Also, it looks like there's a huge grind for like the DLC characters. On top of that, like huge grind. A lot of people said this gun eats through ammo, and I haven't had that problem yet. The only time I've had that happen to me is when I was leveling the gun. But that's it. My gun it's not even maxed out. It only has like one form on it. I thought like he was an energy orb. What the fuck? Like I'm not even on like the fucking what is it, I wanna say whatever the fuck, the trial version or whatever the hell, the cheaper version where you start with no fucking characters. Like I don't even have that version. I have like the regular the premium ass version. Why do they even like do that? It's annoying. So I bought that version and I was like, I played for a little bit. The tutorial was long enough where I couldn't get a fucking refund, so that's nice. Let's get it. I wonder how first person would work in Warfare. It would not be very good because the speed at which you move would be like nauseating to some people. I bet you. I promise you that. Now I don't get motion sickness, thankfully.
Speak my truth.
I speak my truth.
I speak my truth.
My truth.
My colors.
And thankfully, I also have good eyes, but
Be there.
lately that might not be the case anymore.
I speak my truth in my Calvins with
My eyes have been twitching non-stop every time I'm like
and more.
awake during the fucking day.
Tower
It's
online.
like, why is this a thing? So my sleep schedule has been fucked because of my eyes. And I've just been like a nocturnal fucking creature. But yeah, Titanfall was great, but like you can go faster than in this game than you can in Titanfall.
Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now.
I played both of them. I thought one had way more customizability, to be honest. I didn't really like the whole like the Titans as like heroes and like a hero shooter. I didn't like that about Titanfall 2. I was locked to whatever weapons the Titan had, but other than that, it wasn't. It was fine. Also, they removed silencers, but I can easily. As much as I love running stealth builds, like in the first game, there's a loadout called Assassin where you had a silent smart pistol, and I just fucking farm people with that. Even though everyone ran the one where it locked on faster, I feel like stealth was a fucking insane in that game, and it was. Stealth was so good they fucking removed silencers, except for everything except for the pistols, and it greatly reduced your damage if you put one on in the second game, versus it being like an extra bullet in the first game. But yeah, I don't really care for Apex either. I don't hate it, but like I don't like battle royales. I fucking hate battle royales because they take a long ass time to learn, and I was like, fuck. Well, I remember there was a bug that made first-person mode a thing in the game in Warframe. There's a couple screenshots of it on Reddit. I think the game works way better as third person, honestly, because you get to see your faction. And if it was a first person game, it was like, what's the point? Oh fuck. Ouch. Electricity. Got EA out of a hard place. Well, that's just Respawn for you. They're that good. Think of it that way. Like, Respawn is so fucking good of a game, like a game studio, that they got fucking EA out of the gutter. And EA was so fucking deep in that fucking gutter. Holy shit. Think of it that way.
We have decoded the message.
They were that good. But apparently their game is like hella dead now. Also, now that I think about it, good games die really fucking quickly in this day and age that aren't grindy. If a game doesn't have any grind into it, or if it's like mega skill based, it just dies instantly. And I hate that. Like, good games die real hard now, and all the bad ones thrive. Like Titanfall 2, that game could have been like game of the decade, honestly. Fuck. But it wasn't, because its marketing was dog shit. And it's a skill hype. It's kind of a skill-based game. Same thing with Lawbreakers. It just died. Like. And people, no one really had an issue with the game. And everyone said it was fun. It was just people who had issue with fucking Cliffy B being Cliffy B in. But whatever. Everyone just kind of laughed at it. And like, that's unfortunate. Ooh, a new nightmare mode. What's a game that you liked a lot but died real quick? Lawbreakers. Lawbreakers died instantly. Also, that's like that was around the second season where I hit Diamond in Overwatch. So I had to go grind Overwatch competitive just to keep my fucking rank. But then I just stopped playing Overwatch because I hated that game. I hate Overwatch. Like, I'm good at Overwatch, but I hate it, and I haven't played it since season 7. It's like what, season 16 now or whatever the fuck. I haven't played Overwatch in so fucking long. I hate that game. Because the balancing is fucking annoying, and I hate that the meta is the meta. The meta is like, oh, there's only a few viable heroes, and that's it. And instead of it being like where any hero could be helpful in any situation. And that's why I love the original capture the flag mode so much in Overwatch. Because that was a game mode where every single hero in the entire game was viable. There was no bad picks. And you would not get flamed for bad picks. Or you get fucking reported or banned for bad picks. Like, come on. Imagine having like the meta be like such a strict thing. That like the fucking developers enforce the meta to the point where they'll ban you if you don't play the meta. That's stupid. That's fucking dumb. Also, why Fortnite Survived is constantly being updated. It is, you're right. Also, kids play it and they bully each other over Fortnite, so that's also a thing that happens. when Lawbreakers died, I love the characters. I love the gameplay of Lawbreakers. And they all felt good to play. My favorite was the assassin. Because like the swing line she had was so much fun to play around with. I didn't really care for her weapons. It's just the swing line that she had. It was great. But eventually the game really died out hard to the point where I had to make a video on telling people how to fight a fucking match in that game. That was sad. Also, Battleborn was a good ass game too. That game died out real fast. Because Randy Pitchford is a fucking idiot that doesn't know his terms. Don't even know what the game is. It's a hero shoot. It was a hero shooter. It was a competitor to Overwatch, basically. But it was paid. Like Overwatch. It was like $15. It was pretty cheap. But it wasn't free to play. And then when it did go free to play for like the last week it was alive, it didn't not much happened. Though the only people that are keeping the game alive currently are people that are playing private matches right now. I know a server that like opens up private matches and shit for Lawbreakers and still play the game. Like there's the old developers and the people that are really passionate about the game. But I was really busy around that time, so I never had time to play it. Or not a lot of time, I should say. Also, if you played the beta, you couldn't get a refund in that game. Low-key. Because the beta hours were counted toward your Steam hours. Anthem was not a very good game from the start. Unlike the other games I was talking about. Like Battleborn, for instance, which has a lot of character and the game is fun. But no one plays the game. It's unfortunate. Because it's a good game. But often you're playing against bots and it takes like 40 minutes to find a match. And I'm in a server that's trying to revive Battleborn. But like, there are a lot of characters I liked in that game. Like, there was this one girl who like had dual wield, like she had a pistol in one hand and she had a fucking cannon in her other hand, and she was a support character that put out like a bubble shield. Like it was, I love that character.
Target located.
Her and the archer lady. But I forgot what her name was, but she was so good. She was meta, and then they nerfed the fuck out of her. Oh, all right. A Vapos Nullifier. Ranger. I never ran into that unit before.
Lock and load. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain back at base. Your part is done.
I ran into the melee Nullifier, but not that. No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, I guess it's a better game now, but I don't even give a shit about that game, honestly. I like space as much as the next guy, I guess, but I don't like it that much. And the idea sounded cool, but I didn't even buy into it at that point.
Traders, let me introduce my new friends. My latest in hybrid count. My amalgams.
Oh yeah, Paladins used to be fucking a good game. What? And then they completely fucked up the balance. And then they try to make it back, like put it back, and then they fucked it up again by adding like more burst, like they buffed the fuck out of burst damage. I stopped playing that game. Like I wish I played that game more, but I've stopped because they fucked it up. Witcher. I haven't played any of the Witcher games. Problem with Overwatch is the characters are built to play a certain way, and there's no way to play. Yeah, that's also a problem with Overwatch. But mainly, my main problem is the viability of characters. I want to play what I want to play, like what's fun to me. I want to play what I want to, not play what I have to. That's the problem I have with Overwatch. That's why I only play like custom games and Total Mayhem. No, it's just, huh. Man. I feel like Overwatch could have been better. I wanted that game to be good, and I played it a lot, but holy fuck, I'm done. I'm not playing that game no more. That's... God, the community ruined that fucking game for me. The developers kind of suck, honestly. The characters are cool, but you probably never get to play them because of meta.
You are here to find our targets
So,
and bring them to the extraction point.
Yeah.
Happy hunting.
Living with it was a monster game. Music can be a really
God of War was a good game. I wouldn't say the game died real fast, so that's what we're talking about. Where can you buy Lawbreakers? You can't anymore. It used to be on Steam, but like it's a dead game. It's multiplayer only. It's completely dead. I don't think you can.
The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. This calls for
Oh, I'm dead.
Reward yourself with a Pete's Ice Espresso. Mocha, vanilla latte, caramel macchiato, or black and white.
Mission complete. The captive has been
The game was really cool.
Well done.
Honestly, I played it so much. I think I have a couple, like 160 odd hours into that game. Though that's obviously including all the betas I played. I played it with a lot of people in the server too. And the skins were fucking insane. They're amazing. But there are a lot of talented people working on Lawbreakers, and I love the devs, honestly. They're very transparent and open about shit. And about shit about their decisions. But, man. Have you played Dark Sector? Can't find the game anywhere. No, I haven't. I think it's like an old PS2, PS3 game, I think. Let me check. Dark Sector. Because that game came out forever ago. Oh, you can play it on Steam, actually. And this came out when? 2009. Okay. Right when... I think that was right when the fucking... Never mind. I was a kid in school at the time when that came out. I think I was in middle school, actually, when that came out. God, I remember that shit when people still had fucking iPods. Smartphones weren't a thing. God damn. I remember when walkie-talkies were the new phone fad at the time. Or no. I'm thinking too far back. I'm thinking 2006. When everyone had walkie-talkie phones and that was the cool thing. Alright. 2 more nightmare missions.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
Oh, this is an easy assassination, honestly. But yeah, I've never played any of the Witcher games. I think I have the second first or second game in my library somewhere. I never played it. Oh, there's no sound to my game. Wait, what? Oh, my headphones are unplugged. I was like, what the fuck? What is wrong?
Captain Vor has left under suspicion
That's
possessing Orokin technology that grants him powerful abilities.
Oh yeah, the iPhone 3G.
Get to his location and eliminate him.
Remember when everyone still used iPods and shit and MP3 players to store their fucking music in? And then there was the CD players where if you fucking shook them or they moved like a little like to the wrong way, that music was like it paused for a second before it'd play again. And goddamn, that was annoying. And then there was cassette tape players and other things. God, I remember when that's like around when what Twilight was still fucking popular. Fucking Twilight Saga. I actually went back and watched the fucking first movie. That movie's actually really funny. Like unironically, that movie's hilarious.
Your corpse will serve us well.
I'm dead. Can't do shit about it. Zombies going. Oh yeah, when zombie games were still popular. Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2. God, all the damn zombie games came out. COD Zombies was great though. Portal 2, yeah. Though I didn't get Portal 2 until like a few years ago, actually. Or no, like the end of my high school is when I got Portal and Portal 2, and I decided to buy those games. Portal 2, Portal 1 was pretty easy. Portal 2, however, was I had a lot of help near the end. So I was like, what the fuck are these puzzles? Half-Life 3, yeah. People want like Half-Life 3, 2 episode 3 or whatever. But I think I have the Half-Life game. Someone gave them to me. And like I haven't even finished them. I played the remake of the first game that one team made. A little bit. First game is actually like surprisingly difficult, honestly. Was actually interested in the Vampire War, but they didn't focus on it. That's fair enough. That's a fair assessment. But that movie is funny as fuck, honestly. Went back and watched it. I need to go watch the second ones, rewatch the second one. And I haven't actually seen the third or the fourth or fifth one at all. So that would be something to do. Okay, cool. Never watch them? They are hilarious. Like, watch the... They, like, goddamn, that shit's hilarious. Like, unironically, it's funny as hell. Like, it's supposed to be taken seriously because it's like a fucking romance movie or whatever. But it is really funny. forgot what the modifier is on this one. Oh.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain
Oh,
back at base.
fuck.
Your part
Seagulls
is
are
down here.
banned.
Corpus walkers are heading to your location.
Rainbow damage was a thing on Volta Prime. Oh, right, because you couldn't actually combine the elements. I didn't actually play that long ago. I don't play like... I started playing this game in 2016.
Dreamers.
Not during like beta or whatever. Even though it was always in my recommended, and I was like, ninjas, that sounds cool. Space ninjas? I don't know about that shit. But this is a cool game. Alright. That shit's done.
Don't stop believing, dreamers.
Pancake consoles, different bounties, 9 invasions.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
American anime? You mean cartoon? I guess Teen Titans was I guess it's partially Japanese because it had a Japanese release as well. And every time you watch it on TV, there was always like a Japanese show dubbed over in English in front of it. And I think it was always Hi-Ai Puffy-Ami Yumi show before it, if I remember correctly. Because they also did the song for Teen Titans. And I still listen to those guys occasionally, or girls rather, those two. Never could get into it. That's fair, I guess. Invasions. They do 9 of these. Or, well, 3, I guess, but like, you know what I mean. Interception or mobile offense. Excalibur's 4 was Radial Javelin at the time, actually. Super Jump was his third ability.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I've seen some anime, but it's really not nothing against us. Well, it really depends on what you like, because there's a lot of anime out there. Some good, some bad, and really just some to taste, really.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Attack on Titan. I like a lot of like the serious, like / psychological anime, to be honest. A lot of the psychological horror stuff is what I like. But there aren't always a lot of those.
Area completed.
There's very little of them.
This will only get more difficult. to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance.
Prime Surefoot or Handspring? Probably Handspring.
And get ready to defend.
Because Prime Surefoot doesn't actually do what it says. It gives you 99%, but not like exactly 100%. Or it's like 98%, 96. Something like that. You know, it says 100. Oh, on Netflix? Huh. Netflix has some good shows. But the problem I have with anime right now is just there's not a service that has there's not one service that just has them all. There's a bunch of different services that have like a bunch of them. And if you want to get them like legally, you get a subscription to that said place, and it can get very expensive very fast. Well, that's why I just pirate anime, honestly. Just watch that shit on Kiss Anime, and I don't give a fuck. Because it's all there, and even they have a lot of old shit there too. From the 90s, 80s.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Forgot the name. Rip.
Location reached.
Goes
Drop me
back
in
to his
and defend
past
our
where the
position.
sound died because. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Fuck, I forgot the name too because it's like faded, escape, something. It's. What is it? I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the theme song and everything. I know the characters. I just don't know the fucking name of the anime.
Continue to defend.
God damn. Fuck, now it's gonna bug me. Empire?
They're both engineered to help you go longer, clang and bang until you close down the 24-hour gym. Your workout playlist keeps you
One Punch Man.
fried.
One Punch Man is pretty good, honestly. It's just the second season was ass.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did
Power
it.
8 is loaded
Mission
with vitamin
complete.
B3, B6, and B12. So the competition better be afraid. Vitamin B, very afraid.
I was so ready for... Yeah, it's a race. A race. Yep, that one. Or erased with DFP. Whatever. Yep. Erased. Well, One Punch Man Season 2 sucked. I was so ready for, like, Saitama to fight Bang and him actually not go down in a single punch, but he went down twice. Got knocked out twice. One hit, so... Man. There was a second season. Yes, it aired, and it was ass. It finished airing, actually, recently. God, like, I should have just read the manga, honestly. I feel stupid for not reading the manga now. On top of that, the manga also looks way better than the second season too. Even though they didn't skip anything in the anime for the second season. They didn't skip anything. but like it looks way better and there's way more energy in the manga. I need to get caught up on that. But second season was done by a different studio because Madhouse doesn't do second seasons. But Madhouse is so good at what they do. Why don't... God damn. It's almost like a meme at this point that they don't do second seasons. So they passed it off to another studio and they fucked it up. Animation was not very good. And there was a lot of fucking politics in the second season, from my opinion. Reminds me of Log Horizon with the amount of politics there was. Well, kinda. Or rather, a lot of dialogue, I should say, not a lot of action scenes. There's a lot of fucking talking in the second season.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I can't believe they actually made a Japanese dub for recording the house. That's the funny thing. Like, that makes no sense. The thing in Japan makes no sense. Like, Japan is really behind in the porn, for instance. They still use fucking magazines. Like, goddamn. Also, I don't understand the whole censoring law. Like, can't.
Get to a terminal.
Like, they have to censor the privates in porn because it's illegal to have them there, even though it's porn. That's the entire point of porn. I hate Japan. Goddamn. But I bet you it's because I feel like that Japan would probably use that shit in advertisements. There's a lot of, you just bump into a lot of weird anime shit in Japan, apparently. So that I can maybe understand, but it's been like that for like since like I want to say like Samurai Japan. It's been that way, like having like well no never mind. I'm thinking I think phallic objects were banned in porn at one point in Japan in like the feudal Japan era. And that's where the whole octopus tentacle thing came into play. This is the most phallic thing artists could think of to get around it. What's the site? It was a meme. Hentai Haven. That Hentai Haven got like shut down because of Faku. Faku betrayed the dude that made him. Made the site. They basically stole the site and then he took it back and said he was going to take it down.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
Well, I know, but I don't know if you read the recent update posts about the whole situation about Hentai Haven.
Location reached.
I mean, I don't really. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't like fucking hentai. In my opinion, hentai sucks. It's poorly animated all the time. It doesn't live up to the standards of like modern anime. It always sucks. I don't know if it's just me, but like it's always garbage.
Still working on it.
Oh, well, yeah, that's probably what I thought. That's probably why they have fucking that shit banned. Because the way people use that shit, try to like, get around, but whatever. I imagine that's only the case in Akihabara, whatever, however you pronounce it. Because people pronounce it 2 different ways apparently, but whatever. But I imagine that's only the case there, where it's like the weeb capital of the fucking of Japan.
Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
Where all the anime and all the shit happens there. But yeah, I don't like hentai. It's just never liked it. I always hated how it just looked bad.
Another job well executed.
If I want to give a shit about a hentai or whatever, I'll just read whatever. I'll just read doujins. But like, goddamn. Doujins are way more interesting than that fucking other shit. I remember when I wanted to go to Japan because it was cool and looked cool, but like the more I look into Japan, the more it's just lame. It kind of sucks. I think about it. 4chan? All those chan sites are kind of hard to navigate. But, or rather they're a pain to navigate. They're not hard. I stay off them, honestly. You know when maybe I'll occasionally browse is 8chan. Because it's funny what you'll find there, but other than that, I don't give a fuck. Defense. Fuck me. I mean, I guess it's meme central, but I don't like it. Maybe it's a layout for me, I guess. And that was Reddit for me for a long time. I didn't like Reddit's layout. I hated Reddit's layout. But when they finally got the new Reddit with dark mode and shit, I was like, oh hell yeah, this is awesome now. I don't have to fucking click on a link every time I want to see an image. I can just scroll through it easily. I always hated that about old Reddit, and I never use old Reddit ever, because that shit sucks. I guess it's less RAM intense. Actually, for whatever reason, the new Reddit now burns through your temp memory, like to the point where it will just store your temp memory on your hard drive, and you'll get fucking filled with gigabytes and gigabytes of fucking temp data until you close your browser. What is heaven for hentai? Eh. I think it's better for doujins than it is for hentai, but whatever. This haste buff is gonna make me lose all my damn ammo. Ouch. Dread dispenser time. Lol. He gave me an intensify. He didn't even give me a dread. But yeah, all the Chan's layouts are bad. I think that the reason I like this so much is this gun is literally just the Cortec and an SMG packed in one. But if the Cortec wasn't slow as shit to fire, because holy shit, the Cortec is painful to fire. Old Stalker was kind of scary because he can shut out for your abilities, and he could go invisible too, and like he was completely invisible, like you could not see him at all, and he did quite a bit of damage back then. But now he's a joke. Even though I was scared of him initially because he had that adaptation shit, but now you just remove it with your operator. In fact, you just bomb him with your amp, and he's gone. It's over. Use your scaffold and that will just straight kill him. And it's actually way easier to beat him in your operator form, ironically, than it is your Warframe. Don't mind me. What time is it for everyone else? It's 2:57. For me, it's 6:57. Well, it says 54 on my clock, but like my desktop clock is always off, and I don't know how to fucking fix it. I flash my BIOS. I don't know how to do something, but no, I don't know what the fuck it is now. It might be my RAM, but like I turned off custom profiles I had because I was fucking with my Blizzard games. I think I might stream my my Minecraft server tomorrow, and hopefully fight the Ender Dragon for the server, so I can finally make lingering potions and fly to an end city. End cities are fucking terrifying though. Like holy hell, why did Mojang make those? So like, god damn, that place is scary. It's so easy to fall off. And but hey, shulker boxes, I guess. Those are cool. But I don't know, questioning, is it even worth it? Having a chest inside of a chest. So that's done. That took me way longer than it should have. Oh, but this is external sabotage. I mean, I'd rather just build out. And it's so big too, like they're really, really big. That whole biomes of floating islands. And it's made way easier with the fucking elytra, but like, holy goddamn, it is so hard to find your way back, especially even in creative mode. It is really fucking hard to find your way back. But people start hating Minecraft again. Minecraft is great right now.
Target found. Destroy it.
Minecraft has always been kind of oversaturated.
That's it. Now get out of here.
If I'm gonna be completely honest. But it's just it's out of its cringe phase now. All the kids are gone. Well, most of the kids are gone, and if they're either playing Roblox or Fortnite. And play completely free. Got any tips for making plat? Just get items. That's how. You gotta know what's on the market, what's in high demand, so you gotta study the market. Also, Warframe market is nice, especially if you don't have a lot of ribbons. I mean, there's literally not much to it. That's true. Also, putting a filter on your trade chat, but like trade chat's not that great anymore, because everyone is selling ribbons there. Ew. This is my life now. I know what's in demand. Easy. If you see it in trade chat a lot, or if you see it on Warframe Market a lot, then that's how you know it's in high demand. And the thing that's in most high demand are ribbons, to be honest. Oh, speaking of ribbons, I didn't go get my pistol ribbon from that one event. I completely forgot about that. I thought I'd be able to get that today, but no. Okay. Yeah, like Primes that just released are always on high demand, though. Wukong Prime stuff has dropped down dramatically. Like by a lot, so they're in high demand like for the first like 2 days, but after that they're no one gives a fuck.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Mission complete. A captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
I really wish the speed buffs affected parkour speed. That'd be nice. Okay. I had very bad luck with Wukong parts, so I'm just gonna like sell my Wolf Sludge set and just buy his set.
Mission complete. The captain
Though
has been
it's
escorted
probably
to
cheaper to buy the parts
extraction.
individually
Well done.
now. A second trade chat for Wivens. A lot of people wish that if you like filter, just put Rivens in your filter list, they'd filter it out. I think that'd be nice, like filtering out Rivens, but and that would make trade chat better and more usable, to be honest. Cause I literally like played this game just for trading for most of the lifespan for me, but they and then Rivens happened, and then I kind of just didn't play nearly as much. Like I used to farm shit just so I could trade shit off. And then also Warframe Market used selling shit for like extremely low prices. It became to a point where I had to use Warframe Market because you'd get way more, you'd make way more money off of trade chatting.
The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
Oh, alright.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captain back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
One week after release. Got no cells. But you waited too long, honestly. The sooner you sell prime sets, the better, unless they're Volta primes. Like, for instance, now would probably be a good time to sell Saren shit. Let me see, Saren prime set. Let's see. Saren prime set goes for, oh, that's not as much as I thought. Okay. That's still better than 40 platinums. She sells for like 129, 130. And then the next offer after that is 170. So now it'd probably be like wait for those first two offers to get off the damn market. Then sell your Saren set for 160. MR16 still. I mean, where are people selling? Rivens. I bet. That's what people are selling. Not much more to it than that. Oh yeah, let's just do forward like a few times. People use the Atomos anymore? Some people do, but I think the gaze is just better now. Status chance, multi damage, minus magazine size. But yeah, people still use it. Hard for you to farm relics on the day of release? Why don't you just use relic packs from your syndicate standing? Just buy relic packs. Holy shit, I suck at parkour. Why? I hate this vault.
Make your way deeper into the base. Your target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its misery.
God damn it. Why does this guy have so much range?
Elude its bone-chilling shrieks if you wish to stay alive.
God.
Your target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its misery. Elude its bone-chilling shrieks if you wish to stay alive.
God.
Your target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its misery. located the VIP. Time to go to work.
Volt keeps messing up my parkour. God damn it.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
There we go. You know how to cancel Volt speed? No.
Ice. Despair.
And he just spams it, so it's not even gonna matter. And he has a lot of range on his fucking build because he's probably like playing with his baby friend, his MR3 friend over there.
I'm Tommy Lavender, curator of the X Museum, brought to you by
On the air, do a backflip. That doesn't do shit.
Won't be bothering us anymore. Let's
I'll
get
sleep
out of
by.
here.
They actually bug it out to make sure so that works now. I swear that does not work.
This is the pits. Don't let your class crush see you lose your cool. Click to take down the heat. With some powerfully chill beats. Brought to you by The Freshman, a new comic from Marvel and Axe Ice Chill. Because you're hotter when you're chill.
Good, no volts. Thank God.
Here. Find them and take them out. One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned Grenier asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. Your target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its misery. Listen for its screams. This will mean we're getting close. Avoid the creature's spine strike. These razor-sharp quills will rip your warframe to shreds. The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
Alright. Just got one shot by them Naros. An Apple Vandal, I think.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Two questions you had earlier. What were you? Let's see what? How much are fucking relic packs? I think it's like I don't even remember. It's like 2,000 rep each for your syndicate, and you can have 3 syndicates leveled up. You can get 4 actually, but like don't do that. That's painful. Don't do 4. No one does 4. Everyone does 3. So you can literally just go to the terminal and find out. But it's 2,000. You can also buy them for platinum, I think. 20k standing. Faster and easier than farming Alex. I mean, you should always buy your relic packs anyways, because that's free relics for you on release day. You should just I wouldn't just farm rep for them personally, because I mean, if you want easy farm for relics, I have 2 videos up that I recently posted about that, where you just do it semi-AFK. Those are easy ways. But relic packs are literally free relics, so take them while you have your on release day. Why do I keep getting flash flood warnings when there's no rain?
We've contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target. One of our spy cells has been lost investigating this abandoned lunar asteroid base. We need you to locate and eliminate whatever is responsible. Your target is an aberration of twisted flesh. Put the thing out of its misery.
I'll only give you prime vault relics. What? No, I can give you any relic that's available. Why would I give you prime vault relic? That makes no sense. So whatever's unvaulted, it can give you. Unvaulted or in the drop table currently, basically. So any relic that is obtainable.
There is the assassination target. You know what to do. Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Announced. What are you for? What am I reading? Oh. No. What? No. Okay.
Words coming in, and so many of you being your best selves.
Let's get out of here.
Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
New phone, hard to type, eh? Alright, did I do enough of these invasions?
It's that time again, dreamers.
I'll do this shit another day. Wukong, yeah, Wukong Prime looks like an egghead, like I said earlier. It's kind of hard to unsee. Because just straight up, that is an egg. That is just straight up an egg. With dangly bits, I guess, but... Anyways. I'm calling it quits for tonight. So, thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. And, catch you guys next time. Peace.